Well, hello there, folks. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with day 5.1. We're just going to do a little bit of a review just because we've been off for so long. So I'll get started here and I'll bring up program, and you can pause the video and type this up, but I'll just talk us through it. So, because we'll be using J-option pane panels, we'll have to do this import statement right here, and public class grade file. Now we're going to need two string variables, strMark and grade, and a single integer variable called mark. So we start by prompting the reader, or sorry, the user, to type in a value between 0 and 100, a mark between 0 and 100. Now J-option pane can only take in strings, which is why we have to assign it to strMark. Having done that, though, we have to take strMark, change it into an integer, and assign it to an integer variable which we've called mark. Now we can start with the actual meat of the program. Now, here's our question right here. It's asking, is mark the same as 100? Okay. As stated before, this is a true or false question. It can only be two answers. It's either true, only one of two answers, true or false. If it happens to be true, then wonderful, your grade reads as perfect. If that isn't the case, then we'll go and ask our next question. And the next question, again, it can only have one of two answers. It's either true or false. Is the mark greater or equal to 90? Now, having established that it's not 100, this range of values will check to see if it's from 90 to 99. If that's the case, then we get a grade, or the value of grade becomes A+. If that's not true, it'll skip this section and go on and ask the next question. Is mark greater or equal to 80? Now, once again, having established that it's not 100, and it's not greater or equal to 90, what this is in fact checking is whether or not mark has a value from 80 to 89. If this reads true, then grade takes on a value of A. And the program just goes through and it checks each section until it finds one that is true. If, for instance, you put in a grade or a mark of 44, all these would evaluate as false. Okay. And once we've established that it's not greater or equal to 50, the only remaining result would be an F. If you don't get greater than 50, you get a grade of F. Because of that, the program does not need to ask a question here. It's already established that the mark is not greater than equal to 50, so no questions need to be asked here. Everything else has been done away with. We know that it's not 100, we know it's not 90, it's 80, and so on. So the only remaining result would be an F. At this point, after we've gone through all that and we've established what the value of grade is, we can now say J-option pane.show message dialog, you've earned a grade of, and then output the value of grade.